Welcome to the Renegade Fight. I'm your host, RDJ, and this is the recap of the Kent State versus Florida State football game from Saturday, uh, yesterday's game. We are on location at the North Beach Resort at Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We are on a vacation slash family reunion. We're here with about 48 to 52 family members, and we have been here now for a few days, enjoying ourselves, enjoying the activities, the food fellowship, and the great scenery times at the beach. So let's get right on into breaking down this game. Another breakthrough win for FSU. Uh, Florida State enters the game on yesterday versus Kent State, led by head coach Mike Norvell uh, and the Florida State coaching staff. Coach Norvell and the coaching staff have put in the work, have put in the effort, put in the skill to actually make and get a good game plan for yesterday's game against Kent State. Uh, it is another dominating performance by Florida State. We have came out and showed again that we are a team to be reckoned with in the 2025 football season. Uh, this performance consists of the players uh, doing what they were supposed to do when they were supposed to do it to make plays on the field and keep everybody on task, on the same page as they uh, look to get better, and not only get better, but to be good uh, football players within the weeks to come and in the future of this season. Uh, this offensive staff, again, have put in the work. Offensive coordinator, Coach Gus Malzahn, offensive line coach Coach Herb Hand, defensive coordinator Tony White. I tell you what, and other coaches uh, on this staff have put in the work to be great on this season. Um, we had a bye week last week, so I could tell that the bye week helped out a whole lot. This bye week, we really, really needed it to get healthy. We did that, and the players came out and they really showed that they rest well last week. And not only did they rest well last week, they showed it on the field. Um, so they came off the bye, dominating performance. Thomas Castellanos again, he looked very, very well in the game. He looked very, very comfortable again in the game, making plays, design run plays, off script run plays, passing the ball down the field. Thomas Castellanos is a leader on this offense, and he proved it once again on this this past Saturday against Kent State. Uh, Go-to target, Micah Danzy. He also played well yesterday, played well. Uh, we'll get down to the stats a little bit down the road, but from what I saw, he had some pass catches for some big games. He was in the backfield, uh, rushing the ball well. He was doing his job to keep the team on the float and progressing, moving the ball down the field. Not only Michael Danzy, you had other players on the field that making plays. Sawchuck made dominating plays. Um, Cromar made dominating plays. This was a team effort, and this is what I wanting to see. Been seeing it for weeks and weeks, but continue to see it too. This was a team effort. This team effort goes a long way, week by week, because you get better week by week, tougher competition week by week. And I tell you what, uh, doing this by committee, running back by committee, receiver by committee, defense swarming to the ball by committee. We're not just sold out on one particular player or two particular players. You touch the field, you make an impact, and it's all for the good of the team. Uh, so that is good. I've been wanting to see some more of that because the more I see it, the more excited I get. Uh, so Coach Norvell and the coaching staff have done a wonderful job uh, getting these players ready for the game. Uh, so next up, we'll move a little further, and we'll give you some key notes that I noticed in the game. Uh, some defensive players were not happy with their performance. Uh, from what I took out of it, they have been working hard all week to perform hard, perform good into the game. So I guess what they're saying is they may have made a mistake in in a play, or maybe not being in the place that they were supposed to be. So they're not happy with their performance. But uh, um, defensive end James Williams said something on this on his interview yesterday that he'll go back into the film room and study just a little bit more just to see where he messed up at, so that in the future he will not make the same mistake, uh, messing up where he didn't have the confidence in. So Coach Tony White had an awesome game plan as well. So not only did he have an awesome game plan, he got all the players involved in the game and to make a play. Another note, uh, Jerry Wilson, cornerback, defensive back, he got another interception. From what I seen, I think he jumped one of the routes, got an interception, brought it back maybe a yard or two, don't know. But the key point of it was he got an interception, excited, got the team excited. We were already rallying, but it just put more fire, uh, gasoline on the fire to be better on defense. So Jerry Wilson, interception, excited about that. Um, Another note, we talked about it earlier. Micah Dancy, he had another highlight reel performance. Again, rushing the ball out of the backfield, catching passes. I tell you what, exciting to see. We know that he's a track star and he is putting that speed on the field. He reminds me of a Keon Coleman type player. He reminds me of a Peter Warrick type player. If you get him the football, he will move the football. Micah Danzy, another highlight reel. Another note, offensive line performed well. They performed well yesterday. Coach Herb Hand and this offensive line, led by Luke Petterbaum, Richie Leonard, and others on this offensive line, I tell you what, awesome job, awesome job. You worked hard this week, these past few weeks, and it showed on the football field that you have been working hard, and it shows on the football field that you was not going to take no for an answer. You wasn't going to let the defense dominate you. And I tell you what, you awesome, awesome offensive line. You played awesome. Um, Another note, Gavin Sawchuk uh, runs with authority. I tell you what, this big back, I tell you, he touches that football, runs with authority. If you're in the way, you just go ahead and get knocked down. Whether you're on his team or if you're on the defense, you're gonna get knocked down because he's coming with authority. He's like a Mack truck. When a Mack truck comes through, it's either get run over or get out of the way. And I tell you what, Sawchuk was that man yesterday. Another note, backup quarterback, Kevin Sperry. He played well yesterday. Um, we'll get into his stats a little later as well. But from what I saw, he played well. Of course, he is the freshman backup quarterback, so he's not going to get significant playing time. But in games like this, these last few weeks, he got some good time, and he has shown you that he is well prepared to step on this football field and carry offense to getting yards and getting a victory. Uh, Again, another note, Thomas Castellanos, another big game. We'll get into his stats a little bit later as well. Castellanos, I tell you what, every time he touched the field, you want to see what he got to do because he is an awesome football player. I'm glad that he's on our team. Good things will be coming this year. I tell you, he gave us a little scare, but he got up, walked off the field on his own. I tell you what, Castellanos, he's ready. He's ready. Another note, uh, this goes again to the dominating defense. The halftime score was 45-7. So that lets you know that the defense was dominating throughout the entire game. Yes, they gave up a big pass play early in the first half to Kent State to give them a score. But overall, I tell you what, dominating defense, 7 points. If I'm not mistaken, no team this season has scored over 10 points on us. Well, let me back that up. I think Alabama has 17, but still a dominating uh, performance. Defense, keep up the good work. Hey, you're showing us what we want to see. The final score, yesterday's game versus Kent State as well, was 66-10. That's a 56-point blowout. I tell you what, I know that Coach Norvell, if I go back into the last game, he made a comment that he wasn't happy with the 73 points. He wanted a little bit more. So if we got 66, I know he wasn't happy with that, but still proud that the team as a whole dominated to get to the goal that was set for them to get. Next up, we move on to Virginia. We have Virginia on Friday night, September 26th. Uh, Virginia have been looking great this season. If I'm not mistaken, they played Stanford yesterday. I don't know the result of that game, but I do believe that Virginia possibly played well because they have been playing well all season. Next up is Virginia on Friday night, September 26th. I want to say the game is on ESPN. We look forward to seeing that game as well. So that's going to be a matchup that is going to be another tough matchup. We're opening conference play now. Virginia will be the first game on the slate for the conference play. And I tell you what, we're getting ready now to have Virginia on the schedule. We'll be traveling to Virginia. So this is a scary good game for us. So I look forward to seeing what performance we put on for that. So Virginia is next up on the schedule on Friday night. Moving on down the list, team stats. Florida State team stats. Total yards for the game. Florida State had 775 yards total offense. The rushing offense, 277 yards of total rushing offense. Oh, I'm sorry. Back up. That was the passing yards. The passing yards was 277. Got ahead of myself. The rushing yards was 498. Rushing yards 498. Passing yards 277. Yards per play was 9.9 yards per play. First downs. Florida State had 37 first downs. That is dominating again on the offensive side of the football. Third down efficiency. We were converted 9 third downs out of 10 attempts. Penalties. We had 5 penalties for 59 yards, which is okay. but we have to clean it up because the more penalties you accumulate, you start getting used to making penalties. So again, offensive line will probably work on that. The offense itself will work on that. Defense will work on that. Wherever the penalties have come from, that unit will work on trying to clean up that penalty mark. Player stats, moving down the list. Player stats. Passing, Thomas Castellanos. He had 13 attempts, 10 completions for 205 yards, 1 touchdown. Kevin Sperry, he had 5 attempts for 4 completions, 64 yards. Both quarterbacks had great performances. Great performances by both quarterbacks. They stepped on the field, commanded offense, and they looked awesome. Rushing department. Gavin Sawchuk, 11 carries, 97 yards, 2 touchdowns. Singleton, 10 carries, 86 yards, 2 touchdowns. These two backs touched the football field, ran with authority, and you could see it on the stat line that they were going to be unstoppable. Micah Danzy, 1 rushing attempt for 64 yards, 1 touchdown. Thomas Castellanos, 7 carries, 54 yards, 2 touchdowns. A big game by Castellanos. Jalen Lucas, 2 carries, 44 yards. Hey, out of that 2 carries, 44 yards, he's going to get on that train as well. He's already on the train, but that train will move a little bit faster. You'll see more from him. Cromar touched the football field as well. Authority, 4 carries, 43 yards. This running backfield or this backfield that touched the field that was rushing the ball, unstoppable. Going down to the receiving stats, Micah Danzy, 2 receptions for 112 yards. Cam Davis, 3 receptions, 46 yards. Javon Boggs, 3 receptions, 30 yards. Wayne McCoy, 2 receptions, 30 yards. Hey, I know it was more receiving stats than what I gave, but this is just the key stats that stood out to me for the receivers. Defense, I went limited on the defensive stats. I did not get every stat for every player that touched the field, but these are just the highlight players that I saw that stood out to me. Defense, Jay Graham, 3 tackles. Earl Little, 2 tackles. Jabril Rawls, 2 tackles. Elijah Herring, 2 tackles. I tell you what, this defense was awesome as a whole. This defense stepped on the field and said that they were going to dominate, and they did just that. The final score was 66-10, Florida State over Kent State. And I tell you what, awesome performance. So that's it for today. For the breakdown of the game, I tell you what, I enjoyed watching every minute of it, and I enjoyed that what is to come for Friday night. So I encourage everyone to like, share, subscribe, tell a friend about us. Find us on Instagram, The Renegade Fight. I am your host, RDJ, and go Noles. Oh.